What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the about that?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts, but baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside. try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying, girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Kate, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Again, it's Cook. We got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Bills.
Cook trying this one up the gut. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 13 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Pass is caught at the 9. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This is Cook. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down. Play action now, Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills break the tie here in the first. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Vikings 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Again, this is Mitchell. He gets forward, next back 4 yards. Now Bernard tracking that one down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds a man, right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 38-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's an early lead for the Bills. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going deep! That's caught at the 25! And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10, that's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Throwing again now. McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, He couldn't do it.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Will
Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Reichard connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
A gain of 14. First down, Buffalo.
Now Allen. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Vikings take
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
He was brought down.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Mitchell up the middle. That's room into the secondary. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
Will Reichard lining up for the extra point.
One after try good by Reichard. And the Vikings push their lead to 3.
17. Bills 14.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Allen looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
A 7-yard gain.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
On first down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake.
Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Mitchell off the pistol give. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Flushed out of the pocket. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And they could really use a good one here. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Takes it into the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
56, 52.
Now Allen off the play action. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Motioning left is their running back. Allen on third down. It's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Minnesota spends its second time out here. Fourth down, punt upcoming. Here's Matthew Hayball to put his leg into it. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Set to kick this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First down throw for Allen. It's him on the end route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Another one caught by Coleman. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. The give now to Mitchell. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37.
Looking at throw, McCarthy. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Jump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to the air, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Pressure coming, it's Allen. Finds Kincaid. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Buffalo.
Play action now, Allen. Hits his running back. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is stopped with authority there, but that's something later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two ones.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
He's got it at the 6. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to throw. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start the 2nd half with some needed points. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This will end up as a touchback.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not remove the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They've got first down here from the 36. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He rolls to his right. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd down now, 7 to go. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Second down now. They need 7. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Completed to his running back. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. To the air again, Allen. Forced out to his right. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's another Bills 1st down. Alert, alert, 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Middle. Half 85, half 85.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Slot man's in motion right. Allen on 3rd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Jalen Watson.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy from his own end zone. Connects on the crosser. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Caught out wide. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. 27. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw for Allen. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw, and it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
319! Alert! What's that?
Allen on the play action. On the move, headed right. He shovels this one forward. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Pass is brought in by Coleman. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bills, 1st down.
Allen going to throw again. Another one caught by Coleman. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup.
To throw again, it's Allen. Look at that power, deep left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Again, Allen to the air. Buys time, rolling right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
That's good for the Bills. 1st down. A gain of 12.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Here's Allen. Kincaid there to bring it in near the sideline. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
And leads to third down.
Allen setting up to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. About 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here to Mitchell. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. The Bills are gonna go ahead and call their first time out.
Second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And with another one gone, they're gonna have just one remaining this game.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now trail by just a point in the fourth. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Begin with a quick completion to the right side. The 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Mitchell on the carry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was brought down by Taylor Brown.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings going for the win here. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Hey, check that. Let's go.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
At the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. Throwing now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Here we go. 18 cards.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. He'll look to throw it. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Setting up to pass. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. Headed out right. Escapes the sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard run.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. McCarthy looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And that makes it 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd down, 7 to go on this opening drive of overtime. They'll throw, 3rd and long. It is caught left side. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Again, McCarthy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Another throw here for McCarthy. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Biggest play of OT. The offense is going for it. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. Down the sideline inside the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Oh, Kate, those are the gut punches offensively. That could have been a touchdown. That's their biggest miss of this game because instead of celebrating in midfield, now they got to go back to work and try to get another look just like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him.
He did his job, Kate. Field goal gives him the lead. Now all eyes turn to his defense to see if they can finish this win out.
We'll see if their defense can hold now and finish off an overtime win as the kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 brings up 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Working fast as that clock ticks down.
And the Bills, first down.
First down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To the air again, Allen. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
To throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
That's good for the Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, Allen to the air. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
That's another Bills. First down.
Allen now on first down. Chased out to his right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, that's one of those situations that you have to have awareness. Right? You call it spatial awareness. You got to be conscious of the sideline and just simply get rid of the football. Looks like we saw a slight bit of panic there, hence going out for the sack.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
Tyler Bass for the Bills.
The kick is good. He got it. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there, so we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers.
Tyler Bass to kick
He'll
off
take a
the
short
first
moment to
quarter.
be congratulated by his teammates. Then, well, it's right back to that kicking net on the sideline. Got to stay warm in case he's called on again, because the next score wins.
On the return, here's Price. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10. And they're on the 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action now, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Jefferson.
Certainly got to pick your shots. When to be aggressive defensively, Kate, when you get here to overtime. You send a blitz, it better get home. It better have an effect, and that time it did, forcing the incompletion.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. There he goes again. Justin Jefferson. And he runs it in for the touchdown. Start the celebration, baby. They win it in overtime. So it's a win for the Vikings. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL.